Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna do an in the bag video right now. I've taken this week to really hone in on my discs and figure out where I was missing gaps and where I wanted to consolidate. So before me are my discs that I have chosen for this initial run of the bag, and then of course I'll swap out discs as I see fit and see if I need any more discs that meet other lines. So I know there's been a lot of chatter about, me putting down another company. Truthfully, I'm not trying to be offensive and I'm not trying to put them down. I'm speaking out of experience for me. I do realize that a lot of the inconsistency in my game is having so many manufacturers and having discs that do a bunch of different things. If I can just hone it all in and just be a lot more consistent, my scores would be better. So I understand your opinions and you're entitled to your opinions. I understand that we live in an age where we can just express how we feel on the internet with whether we agree with someone or disagree, and I don't take any of this personally. I just want you guys to know that I'm doing what's right by me and my game and what I feel is best for me. And I'm not suggesting that you do the exact same thing. I'm not suggesting that I'm right in any certain way. I am exploring this because I'm looking to get better scores and to know what my disc is going to do in the air with this crazy Texas wind. So with that said, what I'd like to do is start with my putters. I've been trying to find a replacement for my Keystone. I got the spin here. The profile is similar, not quite the same. And the Electron plastic isn't quite the same as I'm used to with base plastic putters. But I'm gonna give this a shot. I was about to say a spin, but I'm gonna give this a shot. It's a 2.54, negative 2.50. What I'm hoping to do is just be able to pop it up and have it glide towards the basket with very minimal effort from circle's edge. So I'm gonna be putting with the spin. Then I've got 3 proxies. A lot of this stuff I got off of Josh in the last video, but I did buy some of my own. I got this Electron soft proxy. I'm using this for a lot of my up shots where I just need a good soft landing with minimal movement, and it really does a great job. And then I have 2 Glow Eclipse 2.0 plastics here with the proxy, and these I'm planning on throwing more in the woods, hopefully being able to get a light through them, and if I happen to shank off into the woods or whatever, I can find it easily. So those are going to be my throwing putters. Now in Entropy, I'm considering a mid-range. It's a speed 4. I don't throw a ton of mids, but I would say this fits that overstable mold. And I have 2 of them. I have multiples of these because I want to get more reps and get comfortable with these a lot sooner. So this is going to be pretty much my approach discs and teeing off for holes that are around 260, 270 max. My newest addition to the bag is a hex. I noticed that in the video where we played at Milby Park, I needed a straight tunnel shot that's a lot longer than my putter, but also throwing putters, you have to throw nose up. And if you have a low ceiling, I can't get the 300 feet of power without hitting the branches on top. So I'm going with this hex. I've thrown it once and it was laser dead straight down a fairway. So this is gonna be something that I'm gonna hone in over this next week here. And then for my fairways, I'm going with resistor. Yes, it's more the overstable mode and I can really crank on it and get a lot of good distance out of it. Also fights the headwind very well, especially with the 20, 30 mile an hour headwinds down here. I can throw it and I can trust it to do exactly what it's supposed to do. And it lands pretty softly. Usually these things don't skip more than 5 feet. I have 3 of them, mainly because, like I said, I'm just trying to get reps right now and really learn these discs as fast as I can. And I don't want to throw and have to chase after discs. Carrying multiple discs of the same mold is something that's foreign to me because I've gotten one mold of, 20 different something molds, and I rarely carry multiple. So I really appreciated having 3 resistors in my bag. I think it's really accelerating my change over to these discs here. And then my distance drivers are going to be the Octanes. They're pretty stable. They remind me a lot of my Enigma. I think these are really good in the headwind as well. They don't turn as much as I thought they would, so they're pretty straight. But for the really strong, super strong headwinds in some of the courses around here, I decided to experiment with a Panic. I have 2 of them. One was given, one was bought. And with these Panics, honestly, this is only for long drives that are into straight headwind. We'll see how well they fly. We'll see how accurate they are compared to the Octane. And lastly, I have a Delirium. This is 14 speed, super overstable. And this is really for shots where I need to go over water, or if I need to go over a bayou in headwind and I'm trying to swing it out wide and let it come back. So this is very much a utility disc. So I'm sticking with all of MVP just because I do notice that there's a big difference in numbers and how these fly compared to my other discs in my other bag. I don't want to be popping in and out of MVPs and you know, all the other companies there, because they just fly different. If I need an understable shot on the other ones, I know exactly what to throw, whereas here, I just feel like it's just easier to condense everything down, find that consistent spot where I can hit my shots, I can hit my distances, and just shoot better rounds. So we're at Tom Bass Park in Pearland, Texas, and Nick and Josh and I are gonna play a round. Nick and I are going to play on a doubles team against Josh, and we'll see how these things fly here. So thanks for watching, guys.